Brenden, shut up. Shut your bag up.
No.
Is it Doritos? What the fuck are you eating, homie?
I'm eating popcorn. Sour cream and onion popcorn.
Oh, that just...
I'm sorry. Why do you hate yourself?
You wouldn't
That's
understand.
not even on the topic list, but Brenden, you need therapy.
Yeah, okay, I've never heard of such a worse combination before. I did the bag thing as a joke, but like we're actually gonna talk about this now. Hi, I'm Austin, the sour cream and onion popcorn eating like monsters, Brenden, and then Mitchell.
Hi.
But Brenden,
I'm just the regular kind of monster.
But Brenden, stop eating it.
Stop hating yourself, man.
Stop eating it. Throw it in the trash. He's just sitting there. Brenden, throw it into your candy drawer, okay? I know it's empty.
No.
Do it.
You know what I'll do instead?
What?
I'll fucking eat it.
Okay. All right. You're insane. I don't even like that combination. But hi, welcome to the 12th episode of the Insert Name Here podcast. I've already done the introductions. But Brendan's sour cream and onion thing does kind of get me on this thing of weird combinations of foods. Like, didn't Pringles a while ago put out pizza chips or something?
Pringles has been trying to put forward that you can buy multiple things of Pringles and then combine them together to make crazier Pringles. And I think that's horseshit, because if I wanted the crazy flavor, you should just make the crazy flavor. Yeah. I don't want to buy $10 worth of Pringles so that I can try something once, go, I don't fucking like this, and then not eat 2 of the fucking 3 things of Pringles that I bought.
All right, Mitchell has very strong feelings about this.
I just kind of I don't pay attention to the new Pringles commercials and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I've seen a couple.
Try to avoid them.
I've seen a couple of them, and my thoughts on it is just I don't really give a fuck. I only eat the original Pringles because those are the best ones.
No, cheesy are the best one. You go fuck yourself.
Yeah, the original Pringles are too
They're good.
Yeah,
they're good. But the cheesy ones are the best, and there's no.
Yeah, they're good to have once every semester. You know,
the cheesy ones are really good, I can admit, but I personally like the original.
The sour cream and onion Pringles I would live and die by. I love those ones so much.
You know what I hate?
What?
If we're going by chip flavors, I fucking hate salt and vinegar.
Oh, salt and vinegar.
I'll be real with you. I for a very long time was the world's pickiest eater.
Yeah.
There was some OCD and phobia shit involved in that.
Uh-huh.
But I have tried to eat, because my mom and my brother both fucking swear by malt vinegar. They're like, it's the fucking greatest stuff. I've tried it. It tastes like what I can only assume sweaty taint would taste like.
It's that just put into a food form, just
Yeah, and I mean, it looks about the same color.
Mitchell's I should know. I've inspected. But
no, I'm saying that malt vinegar looks like watery shit. I've had diarrhea before, so have you.
Yeah, but
you guys eat your own shit too?
What?
What?
Okay, but you want to know what I don't know if this is real or if it ever was real or if it was a concept that Pop-Tarts made and they put it out there and the internet was just what? And they're like, okay, guess we're not doing that, but ranch dressing flavored Pop-Tarts. It's
fuck that. Fuck that.
What the fuck?
So you on the subject of ranch dressing, you want to know something that I've come to find?
What?
If you just have the seasonings of ranch dressing, not the buttermilk horseshit that makes it god awful, but the seasonings,
yeah,
those are fucking delicious.
Yeah.
So there's this thing you can make, and this is super fucking simple. A lot of people that I know are bitches when it comes to spice, so they tone down on part of this. But you take a pack of ranch seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
I think a half cup of red pepper flakes or something like that.
Yeah.
That might be a little much. I can't remember the exact bits of it.
Gordon
And then,
Ramsay's in the corner tapping his foot right now. He's like,
oh no, this is something that Gordon Ramsay would only make after he's smoked like 6 bowls. But it's that, and then some vegetable oil to get it to coat, and then you put that on fucking saltine crackers and you bake it for like 15 minutes just to get the oil to like separate out a little bit and get the things to stick to the crackers. Oh my god, I could eat the entire, like, they make them on baking pans. I could eat like 2 fucking baking pans of that.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Hi, welcome. We're a cooking show
Welcome to
now.
Mitchell Has a Foodgasm for 45 minutes.
There's the title. There it is. Yes. We can end it now. Short podcast, 6 minutes.
New record.
New record. Yeah, but food combinations like it's weird because they're like food combinations like sour cream and onion chips. I love those, but sour cream and onion separately, I do not like.
No, it's not good.
I just don't. It's weird. But I'm trying to.
But is it weird to have sour cream and onion on popcorn? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
Yes, it absolutely is.
I was looking for the kick button. I would like open up his thing and the thing. I was like, can I kick? Oh, I can't kick him.
I was eating it at the on Friday night, and no one just said anything about it.
I didn't even know what they were.
Oh, well, guess you can't read that, I guess. Sorry.
Well, shut up, stupid. But yeah, okay. You want to know a food combination that's really disgusting? Ketchup on mac and cheese. It's so gross. And then when people
Bruh.
will pour in the hot dogs in the mac and cheese, I'm like, what barn were you raised up in Alabama?
My dad does that sometimes.
Your dad, he needs to be banished to the shadow realms.
He kind of does. But he does that a lot because we either eat frozen pizza or mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Mostly mac and cheese. So he'll try to spice it up every now and then by putting like he'll mix ketchup into the bowl, which is really disgusting.
Yeah.
Or he'll like put hot dog bits in it, like mush them up and whatnot, and put it in
Dude,
stir.
you're gonna make me vomit. I have a very active imagination.
It's
so
very
gross.
disgusting.
All right.
I was gonna say, on the other end of that, do you know what's really good together?
What?
Have any of you been at our house when we've made jerk pork tacos?
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever had actual jerk food? You know what jerk is?
No.
Not jerky. So jerk is it's essentially the Caribbean equivalent of barbecue. Mm-hmm. So it's like low heat, long cook time, not necessarily as much smoke, but it's marinated in this sauce that's just all of these like spices and peppers. Like if you think Creole cooking is like fancy, this is like some Bohemian grandmother went, honey, that's spiceless. And so it's fucking delicious, and if you do it right, it's also got a little bit of a kick to it. But we figured out that that shit goes real good in tacos.
Yeah.
Put a little onion on it, diced up. Maybe some jalapeno, cilantro, and then pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mitchell, why are you trying to get me hungry, man? Stop it.
I'm not trying to get you hungry. I'm just saying that
I'm trying to make you starve.
I'm letting you know for when you get hungry the next time. I'm giving you ideas.
Yeah.
And then the other one, because I in my insanity like to just take things that absolutely should not work well together in terms of food and make them work well together. Mm-hmm. So I have made an Italian burger.
Oh.
Which is basically you take a burger, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you put all of the things for a meatball except the breadcrumbs. So like all this Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, the whole salt and pepper, the whole 9 yards. Mm-hmm. Mix it into that. And if you get it mixed enough, the burgers don't dry out on the grill.
Yeah.
And then you take ciabatta buns, like ciabatta bread. Buns. Spray it with olive oil, put it on the grill as well, so that those toast up a little bit.
Oh.
Then you take a slice of fresh mozzarella, so like the real soft shit, not the hard bits that you sprinkle on fucking whatever. Put that on it. A little bit of basil. If you like tomato, first of all, you're crazy, but if you like tomato, you can put that on there. And then the one that the rest of my family swears is great is putting balsamic on it.
Ooh.
Every single time I've made that for them, they've all like flipped. They're like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
came out of my brain." I also made I referred to them as Mexican pancakes, which is kind of not correct. They were essentially cornbread pancakes
Yeah.
with jalapeno in them, with like a lime syrup.
Uh-huh.
They were delicious,
That's
especially with the bacon we made them with. Yeah.
Dude.
Also, sorry I laughed for a little bit.
Yeah.
As the video Nick set in.
Yeah, I was actually gonna segue to that. So, Brenden, you mentioned earlier that you were eating these disgusting popcorn, sour cream, and whatever
They good.
popcorn at the sleepover, which we're gonna talk about a little because Nick's not here right now. He's currently in Kentucky, you know,
Tennessee,
chilling
you
up,
fuck.
chilling up with the
Tennessee, you fuck.
well, fine,
God, he
Tennessee.
was-
Get it right.
He was talking about Kentucky girls, but he's going to Tennessee.
Yeah, he had to stop in Kentucky at some point.
God.
Yeah, okay, but whatever. He's in Tennessee right now, and Emmett is currently busy.
Kentucky, damn it.
Anyways,
Brenden?
but we're gonna Friday, we the three of us went over to Brendan's house because Brenden had
The
gotten,
three of us does not include me. It was
yeah.
you,
Emmett,
the two of you, and Emmett, I believe.
yeah, and Nick.
And Nick.
Went over to Brendan's house because Brendan bought Avatar: The Complete series on Blu-ray.
Yeah, Austin,
watched-
how did you like the first season of it, considering
was
you'd never
really
seen
good.
it before?
It was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, would you believe me if I told you that that's the worst season?
Really?
I would agree with Mitch on this
Yeah.
because all
Yeah,
the other
it-
seasons are really good.
It legitimately only gets better.
First off, with a minute, like halfway through the first season, I got out my phone and I searched up the complete series on Amazon and I put it on my wish list.
Yeah, so here's the thing. The finale of it, when it was put out, it technically is a 4-part episode.
Oh.
Yep.
Basically, it's an hour and 22-minute episode.
Yeah, I know. That
Yeah,
we watched
okay,
that.
that's why
Because
the-
on the third disc, it was only 4 episodes, but it all led up to like
Yeah.
it was all meant to be together. In
No,
one.
no. I'm not talking about season 1 finale. I'm talking about the series finale.
Oh.
Oh.
The series finale is an hour and 22-minute long single episode.
Oh.
Austin, it's so good it feels like it's 15 minutes. Last year, a couple of my friends and I, we sat one of our friends who managed to make it to 20 without seeing this show. So don't worry, Austin, you're not the worst yet. Yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
We sat her through the series and we got to that. It took us like most of the year.
Yeah.
We got to that final episode and like we finished it and she goes, "That's it?" We're like, "Yeah." She goes, "Wait, like, but
More.
but there's more, right? I still get to see Aang more, right?" And we're like, no. The
Unless
next
you
thing-
count the Netflix series
I was gonna say
adaptation.
the next thing in this world is called Korra, and for Korra to be around, Aang has to have died.
Yeah. E.
So
F.
sorry.
Yeah, but I thought the first season was really good. I'm gonna get it the complete series so that way I can rewatch it, but this time by myself, so I can actually start like because I remember the episodes, but because we watched them all in like a bulk, you know, it's like
Oh yeah.
yeah, you know. I mean
There's
that's just
certain parts that will like
yeah.
fall out, but
Yeah, like
yeah, no.
we there was the one filler episode with Aang and Sora no
Sokka?
There we go. Sokka and
Sora,
her
Kingdom
brother.
Hearts.
I have to remember their names.
No, Sokka is the brother.
Yeah, sorry. What's the girl's name?
Katara.
Katara, yeah, okay. Yeah, but they were in the village, and it was with the old lady that was like, if this cloud looks like this cloud, then we will be all okay,
yeah,
you know? Like, we...
To be fair,
The
here's
filler
the thing.
episode.
Yeah.
There really are not filler episodes in
Yeah.
that show.
That was, like, the only one that was kind of just like a... you know? But,
Yeah.
But other than that...
Well, there's plot progressing episodes, and then there's character progressing episodes. Sometimes those are the same episodes, but not always.
yeah. Yeah,
I think
but,
that one mainly
most
focused.
of Zuko's episodes are both plot progressing and very character progressing.
yeah.
By the way,
Especially second season. Second season's like
oh
really
my,
good.
second
For-
season is like
God tier for Zuko and Iroh.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
You like season 1 Zuko, you're like, wow, he's kind of a bastard man, but maybe not entirely. And then season 2, you're like, oh my sweet little baby boy.
Yeah.
Like, at first when you mean you're like, oh damn, I hate him. He's so fucking. I just hate him so much. And then second season, it's like, wow.
Second season, you get to know him, and I'm not gonna spoil what happens to him in the third season.
yeah, but...
No, I will say you are yet to meet my favorite character in the show. Brenden Toff.
Oh yeah.
You have never met a more gives no fucks character in your
Dude,
life.
I love her jokes. You know which one I'm talking about?
Like, what, are you talking about the one where she's like, "Oh, there he is"?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avatar is
fucking
really.
love those.
I was surprised by Avatar's humor because, like, it's like a Nickelodeon show, you know. But like the first, like there are certain words that would catch me off when Hold on. What? Oh, sorry. I thought I heard like someone like sweeping outside, but
No.
I'm like, I have
Was
carpet
it
downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
That was me drinking out of my water bottle.
Okay. I thought someone was sweeping outside my room. I was like, we have carpet. Yeah, but like, what was? Oh yeah, I really like the jokes. Like in the first episode when Sokka is like,
Sokka?
sorry, yeah, Sokka's all like, yeah,
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn.
You know what? You hit this one pass. Get it right next time.
So Sokkatar. So Sokka, he's all like,
Ahsoka Tano is not in Avatar.
yeah, but Sokka's all like, yeah, you know, women or whatever, and then Katara's all like, you sexist. I was like, whoa, that probably ruffled some parents' feathers, you know?
In 2007?
Yeah, but and then there was my favorite joke has to be from the episode where the gang get to the one village with the one female avatar and the warriors are all women and stuff.
Oh, Kyoshi.
Yeah, that one. And like when Aang's all like, "Look, I'm the Airbender," and he's all like, and then you have the one guy in the crowd, he's all like, he just gets foaming.
He just starts foaming at the mouth, yeah.
And then later in the episode, like Aang's talking. Yeah, Brenden, you know what I'm talking about.
I know this part.
Aang's like talking. I think Aang and Katara are talking, and like in the background of Aang, there's the one guy, and it looks like he's yelling at someone, but there's no one, and there's just a pillar of like wood, and then it cuts to Katara, and it cuts back to Aang, and then it's just a picture of the guy, and he's crumpled up into a little ball. He's just like looking so defeated. He's like. Like, I don't even know if that was intentional, but if it was, that was amazing.
I think I want to see if I can find a picture of that.
Yeah, it was so great. But yeah, we binged watched the entire first season. We started at like 5:30ish, and we got done at like 12. And then from then we just kind of were up. We couldn't really sleep.
It's not that you were just up. I saw that fucking video. You had like 6 different Bang energy drinks
Okay,
sitting on the fucking counter there. So if you guys drank those.
No, both of those were
no,
Emmets.
those are all Ebbets.
Did you tell him to stop buying those and just buy Rain instead because it's the same amount of caffeine, but you're not contributing to fascists?
bro.
Yeah,
you'd be happy.
motherfuckers, I made it political.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, what you gonna do, huh? Kids
The
hashtag.
theme with me.
Hashtag cancel the Insert Names podcast.
Nobody can cancel us. We are fucking bound to a network. I can tell Fox to go fuck itself. What are they
Yeah,
gonna
who
do?
cares about
Sue me
Fox?
for saying my First Amendment rights on a platform that they have nothing to do with?
We get.
I'm not saying anything libelous or
Yeah,
slanderous.
it's like, guys, quick. We're going to start a fundraiser to get a Super Bowl. We're going to get a Super Bowl ad, and it's just going to be like,
$1 million, let's go!
yeah, but after we finished the first season, we were all kind of up, and it was weird because the mood, after the first season, we were all like, yeah. And then, the mood, Brenden turned on the game. He was just playing that. He switched from, Fallen Order to Kakarot. And we were just all hanging out and chilling, and it went from deep conversation topics like that. We were all talking.
And then they got this shit
and
of a
then
fucking
it went
video.
to. I'll throw up one of the videos right now. I'll throw up the video that Nick sent in. Hold on, I'm gonna watch it first.
Not to bring it back too heavily to the Avatar,
Yeah.
Austin, but what'd you think of I'm blanking on her name, but her turning into the moon? Like the saddest fucking part of season one.
Yeah. Was that the girl at the end, right?
The princess of the Northern
princess.
Water Tribe.
Yeah. It's just it's so bad because hold on, I have Sokka. There you go.
There
I
you
almost
go.
said Soka. But Sokka, Sakatano.
Jesus, Austin.
Sokka.
It's not that hard.
It was he's like, I love you, and she's like, well, I'm a fish now.
Do you remember the comment I think Nick made where he was like, oh, he's gonna kiss the fish?
It's like what it was.
Fucking love that.
It's so,
No, that
yeah.
was some sad shit.
It
like,
was, but
Also,
the jokes
another
too. It's just
comment.
he
Another
just kissed the
comment.
fish.
The freaking filters for that episode.
Oh, okay.
They were all over the place.
That's right. I have one complaint about, or a small complaint about season one's finale, and that was it was the red filter over after the white fish. I can't remember which is yin and yang, but the white fish gets put up into the bag, and the entire screen goes red, and you can tell because later when it dies, spoilers, when it dies, the whole the color palette becomes black and white, but you can tell that they the animators animated around it because when someone would shoot a fire or whatever, the fire would be red and there would be a little small thing of light. But when the fish was alive and in the bag, they were just red filter, and they just threw it, and it looked so weird because the lining of characters would kind of half disappear and half be there. It'd be like, Aang, where's your eye, buddy? Oh, nope, there it is. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was really good.
So let's be clear. Your biggest complaint about it is that the color was a little wonky for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Small little thing, but that's about it.
You must fucking hate JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I was just thinking the same.
Good thing I haven't watched it.
Part 4 color palette is just the entire fucking rainbow.
No, dude, part 4, are you kidding me? Part 2 is goddamn terrible with that. Every 30 fucking seconds, it's a new color palette, and you're just like, oh, I guess it's this now. What color is his actual hair again? Oh.
But yeah, Avatar is really good. The sleepover, that was funny. We'll touch more on that when Nick next podcast. Hopefully when Nick is back and Emmett's here. But yeah, Mitchell asked for this one because we forgot to talk about it originally. But Christmas stories.
So, Christmas. My family, it's a big family. I've told you guys about this before. My dad has 4 younger brothers. So it's him, and then I've talked about Cameron and Carson.
Yeah.
Their dad is the next oldest. I'm trying to do this without saying names so you don't have to bleep everything, Austin.
Yeah.
And then the third one lives in Chicago. The fourth one lives kind of over in the Flint area, and the last one lives. I say by Chicago. It's one of the towns near it.
Yeah.
And then the last one lives like north of Muskegon.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's my grandparents who live in fucking like Greenville. And every Christmas we do this thing because we're lucky enough that like the sons all are either them or their spouses are doing well for themselves, let's say. And so we kind of rotate between which son or whether it's the grandparents. Every year, one of them just chooses a family in their town that needs help with Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And so we take care of Christmas for this other family.
Oh.
And then like, yeah, it's like our trying to do good thing for the year. Like we, on top of, the 2 medically involved people. But like
Mitch, I don't mean to interrupt, but I found the part where me and Emma or me and Austin we're talking about.
Okay.
Just saying. Okay, continue.
All right, yeah. So we're in every year about a week before Christmas, we all meet up, have like a sort of pseudo Christmas get together before we all get together again on Christmas Day, where we just like wrap up all the presents that we've gotten for these people, make sure everything's in order to get it to where they need to be, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
The party thing always ends up being at either my house or Cameron and Carson's house.
Yeah.
This year it was at my house.
Mm-hmm.
Where Cameron and Carson were like the first ones to show up, so they get there at noon.
Yeah.
And Cam, is in college now, and so am I, and so we're both like, fuck it, we're gonna drink. And throughout the rest of the afternoon, we're comfortable, not really going hard or anything, and then it gets to like 3:30, 4-ish. Right, everybody's been there for an hour or two, and all the little kids. There's like some of them that we know we're not going to be seeing Christmas Day. So it's like me, Cameron, Justin, and Carson is the order of the first 4.
Yeah,
and then there's like 5 years to the next one.
Oh my!
And then from him, it's about every 2 to 3 years there's another kid.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another like group of 4 that are way farther apart than Justin and I are from Cameron and Carson, but like. I'm talking geographically. But they all get all their presents, and after they're about 2/3 of the way through, Cameron and I just look at each other, and we're like, we go get another drink? Yes. So we walk downstairs. We're looking down at the bar, and one of the little kids, their mom, comes down.
Oh.
And she's like, are you guys doing shots down here? Keep in mind, we don't even have any drinks open. She goes, are you guys doing shots down here? And we're like, no. No, why would you think we're doing shots? Because you're down here by yourselves and you're looking at all the liquor bottles. We're like, yeah, we're trying to figure out what to drink. Okay. So she walks upstairs and we kind of like look at each other and we're like, why do they think we're doing shots? We kind of laughed and we kept like looking.
Yeah.
2 minutes later, my mom comes down and goes, are you guys doing shots down here? And Cameron and I just look at each other and go, why the fuck does everybody think we're doing... No, we're not doing shots. We're not... No, we're just trying to figure out, like, what we want to drink. We're not trying to go crazy. And then my mom goes, all right. And we just... And, like, she's still standing there. Cameron and I just look at each other. Should we do shots? Yeah, let's do shots. So we pull out shot glasses. And, like, keep in mind, by this point, all the present stuff is done and everybody's, like, cleaned it up. Mm-hmm. And my dad's youngest brother walks downstairs and he's like, he sees us with the shot glasses out and he goes, get another one. I'm like, all right. We bring out a 4th one and put it upstairs, and that aunt that came down earlier put it down in front of her. And I'm like, we're going. And
we're doing it now.
And my mom goes, my mother goes, you guys know how to do tequila shots, right? And we're like, yeah. She goes, with the salt, lick the salt, slam the shot, suck the lime. I'm like, yeah. Lick it, slam it, suck it, yeah. And then she goes, all right. And so we do like 3 or 4 because every time that we do one, another person comes down the steps and is like, I want to do a shot. And so Cameron and I are like, fuck it, let's roll. We ended up doing 9 shots in 15 minutes.
Oh.
I drank water between about halfway through.
Yeah.
Cameron did not.
Oh.
This is how I figured out that Cameron is a fucking beast when it comes to alcohol, because he was coherent the entire night. He wasn't even stumbly.
He was completely there. He was like,
he was completely fine, and I'm like, dude, drink water. He's like, no, I'm good. And
I can jump and do this. It's fine.
So we his mom, by the way, was one of the people that ended up doing shots with us, as did my mother. We get another, bit through the night, and his family had brought, catchphrase, like the silver and blue circle thing that, like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Here, I'll search up a picture of it. And
Okay.
Silver, blue. Brain no work right now.
Catchphrase game. It's this. You might not have seen it in silver and blue specifically, but like it looks. I'm gonna put it in here, Austin. If you could, future you, throw this picture up on the screen.
Future Austin, do that right now, or you're gonna beat you. Oh, that yeah.
So
yeah,
that game.
Yeah.
So we're playing that. We get like 3 or 4 rounds into it, and my dad goes, "All right." Keep in mind, there's like 15 of us around our bar downstairs.
Yeah.
Playing this game. My dad goes, all right, if you lose the round for your team, you take a shot. And all 15 of us go, sounds fair. We go another 4 rounds. Mm-hmm. And my grandmother loses the game for her team. I think I've shown you this one before. But I'm going to send this video into the text whatever as well, because it's beautiful. No, so my grandmother just fucking slams a tequila shot, no salt, no lime, nothing, just goes like slams it back, and the rest of us are all standing there like, keep in mind, all 5 of her children are around this bar. All of her children's wives are around this bar.
It's like,
and like half of her grandchildren are around this bar. And she's like, no. I lost the round. I need to do this. All right, I'm having trouble finding where I saved it to, because I thought it was more recent than that. Fuck it, I'll just save it again. But we're all like, okay. And we're like, Cam and I managed to go through the whole night. Nothing crazy happened. Then 4 days later, we went over to Cam and Carson's house for actual Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Cameron decided I am going to drink that day. And so we did like another 6 or 7 shots together.
Uh-huh.
Because we, and I quote, weren't feeling a buzz. And then it hit us, and I started drinking water, and Cam just kept drinking. So there's a certain point with alcohol where you want to alternate between water and alcohol.
Yeah.
So that you don't...
Like barf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam decided to not do that, and we were like... It was like hard liquor for most of the night.
Oh no.
So they have how we have a pool table in our basement that can turn into a ping pong table?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They have the same thing. We decided we were going to play beer pong on it. About halfway through our game of beer pong, our dads were like, hey, we've got cigars. We were like, fuck yeah, we're going upstairs, we're going to go smoke cigars with our dads. While we're smoking the cigars, Cameron's girlfriend shows up.
Oh.
He is drunk at this point. And he's like, yeah, hey. I don't want to say her name for her own privacy, but he's like very like, he like puts his arm around her shoulder and he's like pulling her in close, and she's like not necessarily uncomfortable, but just like, okay, he's drunk.
Yeah, she's just kind
we're
of
dealing
like,
with this tonight.
Yeah.
And then we go back downstairs to finish up our game of beer pong. She joins his brother on the other side of the table for me and Cam, throughout the next 20 minutes, kept alternating to me between I'm seeing we were on our like last cup, right?
Yeah.
Out of 10. He goes, I see 3 cups. And then literally 30 seconds later, I need more to drink. I need more whiskey. And I'm like, Cam, no. And he goes, no, I'm fine. I'm like, no, drink water. His dad comes downstairs and his dad goes, all right, Cam, no more. And he goes, okay. 2 minutes later, his fucking glass is full again. I'm like, oh, dude, come on.
No, Cam, come on.
He's like, yeah. And as we left, we're like, Cam and I are like, yeah, well, I was like, yeah, I'm 40 minutes out from home. I'll get on PlayStation. We'll play PlayStation. I get home and was like immediately like, nah, I'm tired. Fucking went to bed.
Yeah.
Thing I forgot to mention about the one on the 21st. About 9 o'clock-ish. Cam and I are both, we haven't been drinking for an hour or two, and we get hungry. Yeah. And we just look at each other. We're like, fried chicken sounds real fucking good. And then because his school is in the town that we live in. So, he and I both look at each other and we're like, there's a Chick-fil-A like 10 minutes up the road. And we both just look at his brother and we're like, hey, Carson. Carson goes, what? We're like, you want Chick-fil-A? And he goes, fuck yeah, I want Chick-fil-A. So we grabbed Justin and the 4 of us fucking drove to Chick-fil-A with Cameron and Justin arguing over which Pink Guy song was the best the entire way there. And then Justin going, actually, you know what's better than Pink Guy is fucking, Justin played I'm in Love with My Dad. You know the song that I'm talking about, right?
Matt Watson, Super Mega,
Yeah, the Super Mega I'm in Love with My Dad. And Cam's like, no, fucking, Shut the Fuck Up by Pink Guy is the best. And I'm like, keep in mind, still half intoxicated.
Yeah.
Both of you shut the fuck up. Carson is trying to drive. And so we get there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Cam, I need you pull it together for 5 minutes while we order the food so that they don't question us on whether we're drunk. And he goes, got it. And then he just, I was like, Cam, do you order, like after Justin and I finished ordering, I was like, Cam, do you order your food? And he goes, I didn't say a damn word. Carson ordered all of it. And I was like, all right, good. So we get the food, we get back to our house, and like, our family's like, oh my God, you guys actually did it. We're like, yeah? It's open till 10. It's only 9:20.
Yeah.
By the way, I found the video of my grandmother taking a tequila shot.
Do you want me to blur the face?
You can.
Okay.
If you decide to put it on screen. This is mostly for there's a lot of faces you'd have to blur.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me watch it real quick.
Yeah, it's
That's
only 10
great.
seconds. Yeah.
Mitch, that's just great. So was Justin down there with you guys the whole time too?
Justin, he might have been down there, but he, for some reason, I try to pull him into being social whenever I get drunk. It's like, Justin, come on, we're doing this thing. By the way, I say me. Literally all of us in my family.
Right. Yeah.
Justin is like...
Justin's in a corner trying to read a book.
Well, when Justin and I are... When I don't drink and I'm at a gathering, he and I are usually like the two least social people there.
Yeah.
But when I drink, I'm like, come on, Justin, we're being social. Come on, come do this thing. And he's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like,
You have no choice.
I didn't give you a fucking choice. We're doing the thing. my parents are like, come on. And then my aunt and uncle and Cam are all like, come on. And he just hates all of us. And it's hilarious. It's fucking great.
Yeah, but that
was my Christmas stories.
That sounds like a trip.
Dude, no, like, the reason that I don't invite, this sounds weird, but the reason that I don't invite people to my family Christmases is not any sort of like, I want it to be special and just for the family. It's that I'm like, you guys have your own families that you have to like be with. Yeah. Otherwise, this would be a fucking neighborhood party. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I've told you the story of how they celebrated Cameron's dad getting like a huge fucking promotion, right? I think they got this like $150 bottle of champagne, and because they just moved into a house, realized they didn't have any of their champagne glasses. Oh. So my uncle just goes, all right, hold on, I think I got an idea. Goes upstairs into Cameron and Carson's bathroom and comes back downstairs. And he's got a fucking thing of Dora the Explorer Dixie cups. So my family drank a fucking $150 bottle of Dom Perignon champagne out of fucking Dora the Explorer Dixie cups.
Oh my god.
And that is my dad's family in a nutshell.
That is beautiful. Oh my god.
They all just kind of went, yeah, that makes sense. And fucking like,
how else would you celebrate?
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, like, I'm trying to think. There was one time when they the brothers got most of them got trashed, and by most of them I mean the three that went to Central here.
Yeah.
And my mom, I think she was pregnant with me and was like their designated driver. And they were going through Grand Rapids. My dad's brother, the third one, goes, all right, hold on, stops, opens up the door. Like, they stop next to like this house. He opens up the door, opens up a mailbox, throws up in the mailbox, closes it, and just closes the door to the car, and they pull off and just start going.
I want to know what it was like for the person to wake up, like the owner of the mailbox, just like,
all right, I'm gonna go check what the. It was like in the middle of January too, so by that point it was probably frozen.
Yeah, you can't really hose it out because it's like,
So you
now
have
my
to like get
frozen.
gloves and like fucking yeah.
You gotta scrub it. Oh, it's beautiful. But hold on, I gotta check how long we've been doing. 43 minutes. Okay. I feel like
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was gonna say there's on this list. There's a there's one of them that I'm curious about because I personally have no idea what it means. What is a bite?
Oh, so
that's a That was a Pringles thing, right?
That was a what?
That was a Pringle thing, right?
No.
That's what I thought it was.
Bite is Vine too, basically.
What? I thought that was TikTok.
Well, I don't know. So we all know that the Great Vine shut down in 2016. R.I.P. Do it for the Vine.
I will continue to say that. Anybody who says do it for the gram, fucking die, you post-Zoomer scum.
Because I really hope Byte starts to take back some of its original Vine creators, like the Paul brothers and Lele Pons.
No, the Paul brothers can go die in a hole. I mean,
yeah, you know, that too. But, yeah, apparently Byte is this... it's basically just Vine, but it's got, like, this more classy, kind of stylish look to it, and it keeps the same, like, 6-second routine and whatnot. I don't think it's going to become as popular as TikTok has.
Well, because TikTok started out as like this weird people do music on it, in a sense become like
it's like people
it's become
now,
like Vine, but where it's where the challenge is not to make a joke in 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It's to make your joke good.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Of like, yeah, it's the same kind of general format of Vine where like you have 6 seconds to do a thing, you can, or not 6 seconds, but you've got a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
You can cut stuff together, but like, if your joke is trash, people will treat it as such.
Yeah. It's kind of weird too, because like Vine 2 was like, because I remember like the original creator of Vine was like tweeted out a picture and stuff. It's like Vine 2 happening soon, and nothing ever fizzled out of that. And then Musical.ly ended, and then TikTok became a thing, and then those.
I fucking love the Pay Money Wubby video on Musical.ly. Have you ever seen that? It's no. Him going through Musical.ly and seeing these fucking like 14-year-olds fucking twerking and shit. Like the girls are all like being super sexual, and then there's like these boys that like are like pulling their shirt up to show their abs and like putting their hand down into the waistband of their pants.
Yeah.
Like, and it's him the entire way through the video. He's like doing this like expose on it, and he's like shows him watching this stuff, and halfway through it he just looks at the camera with this look of like God is dead and we killed him. Like just like pure fucking disappointment in humanity as a whole. And I'm just like, fucking same, bro.
Yeah. Cause originally with TikTok and birds, people are like, oh, Musical.ly still lives, and then that like, why do good girls love bad guys? I got this question for you know, that thing. That music or that song fad occurred, and then people on the internet like Moist Critical and Pyro and PewDiePie, like they started like poking fun at it, and then ironic memer TikTokers started to make their way in, and then that's just the format of
fucking
TikTok now.
Pose Law.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of the few times that Pose Law has made something better. Because fucking the subreddit, the Gamers Rise Up subreddit, has fallen to Pose Law. It is now a fucking cesspool of incels and racism.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, no, dude, literally the one that, you know how Reddit will do those like, oh, these are our suggested subreddits for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It suggested Gamers Rise Up to me when the post that it suggest. I think it's because I have like a couple other like meme subreddits, and it follows, you know, Reddit. Yeah. They do analytical data.
It's a whole
like
wormhole, you know. Yeah.
Which things? Yeah. Oh, which ones have the most overlap with the things that you already follow, and yada yada yada. So it just popped up. But the one that it showed was Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2. You know the shotgun swirl
thing?
Yeah, it was that, but it said me when I see and mixed race couple, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Clicked on it to see if, because Justin had talked about this before. He was like, oh yeah, it's all ironic. He goes, I'm amazed that it hasn't fallen to Pose Law yet, and this was 4 months ago. I clicked into the subreddit to see stuff, and I was like, oh no, none of this is ironic.
Yes.
And it was like literally people in the comments of it going, guys, this isn't ironic anymore. It's attracted all the terrible people that we were mocking.
This is real. Yeah.
This is real, and we don't like it. And I'm like, you know, I'm amazed that it took that long.
Yeah,
but going on things that we wish would go back to the way they were. What were your guys' favorite cartoons in childhood? As I said last week, Austin, Segway King.
I'm trying to, because I have too many. The 2012 TMNT animated series, I really, really liked. That was such a good show. It was one of my favorite. Of course, the Clone Wars season 7 coming out in like 2 weeks. Excited for that. That was
dude.
One of
I fucking the first episode with Fives. You know, when when it's the Rex and Cody show up and the thing's been taken over and they give the whole speech about shinies.
Yeah.
I legitimately fucking cried for about a half an hour after that episode. Like full on fucking ugly cry, sobbing.
That
like
hit Mitchell differently.
Oh god, dude. Well, cause it was a fucking cartoon about Star Wars. There's not supposed to be people killing themselves to save other people. Like, that was the first time that had ever shown up in a cartoon for me.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was like this fucking gut punch, but with, like, spiked knuckle dusters.
Yeah. I
was like,
yeah.
He didn't deserve that. Homie was supposed to live.
I've been watching.
What the fuck?
I've been watching that recently because I have Disney Plus, and I just like I realized a while ago like how many gruesome deaths there are that they kind of like people are beheaded, they're shot, like there was this one. I don't remember what episode it was, but it was like an episode where Dooku exacted he took over the banking clan thing because Padme trusted, I forgot what his name was, trusted this guy who was a separatist, but then it was like, no, I swear I'm good. Actually, no, I'm not. And I remember Dooku landed on the planet, and there were like dead clone troopers around, like Fox, I think. Was it Fox? I think it was Fox. No. I can't remember. It was one of the clone troopers. And I remember Count Dooku just walked and he just kicked his head out of the way. I'm like, oh! Like he just, it's like, wow.
The Clone Wars got away with a lot for a couple reasons. Mm-hmm. One, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
And two, it's animated.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, they were able to get away with a lot of adult shit in a quote-unquote show.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking here for it.
Oh, I too.
Like, they were like, all right, you're fucking 12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see what war's really like? Here's what war's really fucking like.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a real war, but, like, we're not gonna fucking pull any punches on you. The whole thing with Pong Krell, the one that just just set clone troopers against each other because he thought it was funny.
Yeah, that was dark.
I was like,
yeah,
we're going that level. All right.
Oh my god!
I thought we were gonna just be. I thought this whole thing was just gonna be like, fucking Star Wars Episode 2. I don't like sand type shit. Not fucking ethical dilemmas and like
General Krell. He's like captured and Rex comes down. He's like, so you got anything to say? And Krell's just like, I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough. He gets everywhere. And then he gets shot.
Not like here everything is soft and smooth. I'm talking about your skin, not the grass. Do you hear me, Padme?
It's like
you just hear this. I'm amazed in that sound there wasn't like a noise and it's just like, Anakin, did you just start up your lightsaber? No. There's another saber though.
It's made out of it's made out of a different kyber crystal.
I was gonna say. No, I was trying to figure out how to come up with a Star Wars related. Actually, I could, but never mind.
Yeah, but Clone Wars was one of them. Adventure Time and Regular Show. Regular Show was a very big one for me. I remember before I moved here, in third grade, I had a friend named Xavier, and he was shorter than me. And I remember we were really into Regular Show together, and I was like, dude, I could be Mordecai and you could be Rigby. He was like, yeah! And it's like,
And now you look back at it and you're like, fuck, that was cringe.
Yeah. But Regular Show, because when I was younger, I thought that's how, like, 20s, like, life would be.
Well, I mean, it's not quite as, it's not quite the, absurdism, but, like, that sense of, like, what the fuck am I doing is 100% real.
Oh, yeah.
Is 100% real.
100, yeah. Yeah, but cartoons, it's...
Yeah, no, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Phineas and Ferb was a really big one for me. I was at, like, the tail end of the really good Cartoon Network ones.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh,
Ed,
yeah.
Ed and Eddie was still coming out new when I was able to watch it.
Oh yeah, because I think it ended in like 2008.
Yeah, like Ed, Ed and Eddie, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I fucking hated Courage the Cowardly Dog because I've never been a fan of horror, and that show was like, how the fuck can we creep out
I
10-year-olds?
love
actually.
Courage,
Dude.
with a passion.
No, I think if there are any other.
I remember watching when I was younger, and I remember this very vividly because I don't remember how old I was, but I just remember I was not sitting, but I was on our front steps of our old house, and we had a glass door, and then like the real door, and the glass door was or the real door was open, and the glass door was just, so I could see inside. And I remember I had my face against the wall because I was outside with my mom for some reason. I don't remember why, but I just had my face up against the glass, and I was watching the Foster Home for Imaginary Parents.
I fucking
Friends.
love that one. Yeah.
I remember I just like pressed up against the glass watching it. I have a. Oh yeah, Gravity Falls. That was super good. That was like one of the few good 2010 ones. I'm trying to. Brain.
I mean, like, there's. I'm trying to think if there are any other ones on like Disney that like Disney or Nickelodeon that like really like had a huge impact. I mean, SpongeBob to a certain extent, but that was the one that like I would watch if it was on, but I wouldn't like go, all right, when's the new SpongeBob episode coming out?
Yeah.
Like,
like SpongeBob's amazing. Especially now. It's apparently it's gotten that like rebump of like humor and stuff, kind of like how the first few seasons were. But SpongeBob was very
That friend's house or not house dorm that I was at yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, we're going to set up like she goes to set up her laptop to like get to like Netflix or Hulu or whatever to watch a movie. And on the screen was a fucking episode of SpongeBob. It was the weirdest, most fucking acid trip shit I have ever seen. Like, it's Patrick fucking controlling a whole bunch of puppets, running Squidward through like his worst nightmare or something. It was like, I only saw 30 seconds of it, and it's like Squidward spraying ink everywhere. We're both like, fuck, trying to get this, get laptop, HDMI cord, come on, fucking, I saw about 45 seconds more than I should have of that, and I saw about 50 seconds.
Oh my god, yeah. Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents was fucking great.
Really, Danny Phantom too.
Danny Phantom, I only ever saw like, I never saw like a whole lot of that. I always liked it whenever I saw it, but it was like, it was on at really weird times.
Yeah, I watched. I watched it of course when I was younger and whenever it was on TV, but like, because I was born in 2003, so like. My brain at that time when the cartoon, like the very good cartoons were still on, I wasn't like ever like, oh my god, it's 5 o'clock, the new Fairly Odd Danny whatever's on right now. I need to put on Nickelodeon. It was just like, what's a TV channel? But I remember in like 2015 they had the entire show on Amazon Prime, and I remember I watched the entire thing, and I was like, so good.
Yeah, no, like, it sounds almost like, I was born in the wrong generation type shit, but like
when it comes to
I feel like cartoons have just gone into like absurdism for the sake of being absurd. Mm-hmm. Like, Teen Titans is like the best example of that. Like, I was around for the original Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, I was there for some of it too.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that was good. And then Young Justice is like its spiritual successor. That's like, I was like, god damn, like this is good. When are you getting to that tower that's shaped like a T, you fucks? When is Raven and Starfire coming in here? And they're like, no, those characters don't exist. And I'm like, fuck you. But then like,
I'm never watching you again. Young Justice, 0 out of 10.
And then fucking, I'm like, all right, yeah, they're like giving the sidekicks their own fucking thing where they can be their own people, and like, yeah, that's dope. And then they're like, also we got Teen Titans Go, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I remember when Teen Titans Go came out, because
I was like, okay, different art style, it'll be should be all right. It's still Teen Titans. And then it's like, we're a comedy show. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, like, I'm not even... Like, this is so
you
bad
were
that
the
I'm...
chosen one.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, this is so bad that
You
I'm
stood
not
where
even...
you stand.
This is so bad that I'm not even angry.
Yeah.
I'm apathetic. And that means I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Viacom. You have made me not care about my favorite fucking cartoon series of all time.
I remember when Teen Titans Go came out because I was young. I was young enough to enjoy it, but now as I got older, I'm like, wow, that was bad. And like apparently,
it's not even,
there's. Oh, sorry, no, you go.
I was gonna say it's not even that like. It's not even that it's like a bad show. It's just that they could have. They didn't need to have the Teen Titans as the central thing to it.
They could have chose anyone else, but
they could have made generic superpowered teenager group.
And the thing now is that there's some things about Teen Titans Go where it's like, because I remember there was this one clip I saw.
Is it the one with Raven's legs?
Yes, that one. It's like it has potential humor. It does have the potential humor, but
it's the only one I've ever seen where I'm like, all right, that's funny.
Well, I was talking about one where it was Cyborg, Beast Boy, and Raven, Starfire. The three of them, they were like, Robin, we have your parents. They're in your room right now. And Robin's all like, Dad! And he runs into his room and he gets like tangled in this web of tape and whatever. He's like, and they're like, ha, we got you. He's like, you got me good. And then Raven just comes along. He's like, that was messed up. And what I hate about that show, it's got potential humor. It does have those key moments, but at heart, it's still bad because it's still aimed towards the 5-year-olds that have not developed their brain yet.
Yeah.
And we'll probably have it, and we'll probably have their brain development delayed because of the show. But
speaking of things that aren't relevant to us at all, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, I have to go to work in like a few minutes. So yeah, let's wrap this up. Valentine's Day.
I fucking hate myself.
Same.
You got one guy crying, and then you got Brenden just sulking there for like a good 5 seconds. He's like, I hate myself.
Well, see, I don't fucking know, man, because like a good thing happened to me yesterday, but like I don't know, like if that ends up becoming a thing, then by
Austin, does Mitch know?
I don't think he does.
About what? Oh, did you
you
two?
know what? No, did you hear what happened to me?
I'll bleep it out, or I'll cut it out.
Yeah, just cut it out.
Okay.
My girlfriend broke up with me a couple weeks ago.
Kind of Mm-hmm. I gathered. Based on the I hate myself, I gathered that's what happened.
Yeah.
The woman skills are off the charts right now.
Well, the universe has balance because that's why I had to move the thing to today. It was because a good thing happened to me regarding a woman. But,
we're recording the Sunday, if you guys could tell, which is why like half of people are not here.
Yeah, Justin wouldn't have been here anyway. But no, like if that ends up becoming a thing, then by Valentine's Day it would have been a thing for literally 2 weeks.
Ooh.
And I ain't about that shit. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of something that's only been going for 2 weeks if it becomes a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, I don't fucking know. I tend to take that day as like all right, everybody's doing shit. I'm just gonna catch up on fucking homework and I'm gonna chill the fuck out for a night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the day. I'm gonna take the day to love me. Because if I don't love me, then nobody else can love me. Yeah. That is a good message for everybody on Earth. You gotta love yourself before you can expect anyone else to love you.
Yeah. Take notes! Yeah, but Valentine's Day, because it's weird, because it's all like, it's a day of love. And people are like, I love you. And it's like...
here's what it is. You wanna know how Valentine's Day actually came to be a thing?
How?
The fucking Hallmark company decided... We're not selling enough cards in the middle of February. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. They went, we're not selling enough cards in the middle of February. hey, we've got this. There's this thing. People don't. They kind of like did like this whisper campaign or something. They're like, you know.
Yeah.
People don't really know about this, but there's this thing. It's called Valentine's Day. It's on the 14th of February, and like, it's a day to show your romantic partner that you love them, and get them like a card and some flowers, preferably a Hallmark card, because that shows that you really care. And so Hallmark fucking started up that. Whenever you hear of Hallmark holidays,
Yeah.
it's literally
Because
holidays that
they
the
came up
Hallmark
with it,
company
yeah.
made so that they could sell more cards.
Wow. It's like, if it's not a Hallmark card, then she'll leave you, and you'll be a deadbeat. Become an alcoholic, get fat, die early and alone.
You will die alone if you don't buy her fucking cards. Good luck, fucker.
And it was
She'll
all
leave
because you
your
were
fat
cheap.
ass if you don't get her a card.
And it was all because you were cheap and decided to save some money because of a Hallmark card. But yeah, so I have to start heading out. So I think we'll think we'll end it here.
Remember
Thank
to
you all.
love yourself, everybody.
Yeah, don't be lonely.
Yeah.
Maybe buy a few Hallmark cards, but just for yourself. Bamboozle them.
Hide them someplace so that when you find them, it's a nice surprise.
Get plastered the night before. Just hide them around your house so
Like
that you're
you're
sober
going
and you
to
can
bed
find
and
it.
That
enjoy
sounds like
yourself.
fun. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.